Brighten-Up-Sunshine. Every day is a new beginning. So, we're going to have a breakdown of Proverbs Chapter 11 with hopefully some insights aimed to be easy to understand, insightful. Are you ready? Let's go. Proverbs 1. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. See, God values honesty, especially in business. And using dishonest methods like false weights to cheat others in trade is deeply offensive to him. However, he delights in fairness and integrity. Proverbs 11:2. With pride then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Pride always leads to a downfall because it is often involving overstepping one's bounds or underestimating other people. Humility, on the other hand, fosters wisdom as it allows room for learning and correction. 11:3 says, "The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness and transgressors shall destroy them." See, living with integrity will provide a clear path and ethical guidance in life, and those who deceitfully or morally corrupt will eventually lead themselves. And I have seen that, and I'm sure you have as well. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness will deliver it from death. Material wealth is not going to save you from divine judgment or life's crises, but living righteously can offer protection or peace even in dire situations. See, righteousness here refers to moral and ethical behavior aligned with God's laws. 11:5 says, "The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness." These are the upright in their actions. They will find their path made straight by their moral choices. However, the wicked's downfall is often caused by their own misdeeds. 11:6, "The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness." Isn't that interesting? Moral integrity not only guides one's life, but can also rescue from harm. In contrast, those who engage in wrongdoing will trap themselves with their actions. 11:7 says, "When a wicked man dieth, his expectations shall perish, and the hope of unjust man perisheth." The hopes and plans of the wicked, see here, are fleeting. They have no lasting foundation. Death nullifies any earthly schemes or ambitions not rooted in righteousness. And then we take a look at 11:8. "The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead." Sometimes divine providence works in such a way that the righteous are actually spared from trouble, while the wicked might unexpectedly face consequences meant for others. 11:9. "Is a hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered." Hypocrites involving deceitful speech that can harm others here. The righteous, however, use knowledge, truth, and understanding to protect themselves and others from such deceit. And then 11:10. "When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoice. When the wicked perish, they're shouting." So here, the success of good people is a community blessing, bringing joy and the removal of downfall of the wicked. It can also be a cause of celebration among the righteous. So the downfall of the wicked is a celebration among the righteous. 11:11. "By the blessings of the upright, the city is exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked." The positive influence and actions of good people elevate a community. In contrast, the destructive words or actions of the wicked lead to the city's downfall. Or the country, wherever we're talking about the wicked ruling. Proverbs 11:12. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. See, lack of wisdom can lead to disdain or disrespect toward others. A wise person, however, understands the value of peace and restraining a person's own speech. And 11:13, a talebearer revealeth secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. The insight here is gossip or revealing confidence can actually destroy trust and relationships, loyalty, and just as a sign of an unfaithful spirit. Proverbs 11:4. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. Decisions made without advice can actually lead to failure, is the insight here. Seeking counsel from many wise individuals from them often leads to better, safer outcomes. Proverbs 11:15. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth sure stripped is sure. So taking financial responsibility is the insight here. For someone you don't know well can actually lead to personal loss. It's wise to be cautious about such commitments. Proverbs 11:16. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. The insight on this is grace in a woman can earn her respect and honor, much like strength in a man can help maintain wealth. Here, both traits are valued for their positive impact. And then we take a look at Proverbs 11:17. The merciful man doeth good to his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. The insight here is mercy benefits the giver as much as the receiver. And then 11:18. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but in him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. The insight here is the efforts of the wicked might seem successfully temporarily, but they are based on deceit. And then 11:19. As righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. The insight on this is a life of righteousness generally leads to well-being and longevity, while chasing after evil often leads to your own destruction. And then Proverbs 11:20. They that are of a froward heart are abomination to the Lord, but such as are upright in their way are his delight. So the insight is God detests those with perverse or devious hearts, and he takes pleasure in those who strive to live an honest and straightforward life. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Insight here is even if the wicked band together, they will not escape justice. The descendants of the righteous, however, are under divine protection. And Proverbs 11:22. A jewel of gold and a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. The insight is beauty without wisdom or discretion is out of place. It's like a gold ring in a pig's nose. True beauty includes inner qualities. And Proverbs 11:23. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectations of the wicked is wrath. The insight is the aspirations of the righteous are for good, which aligns with divine will. The wicked, however, can only expect trouble or divine anger. 11:24. There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. The insight on this is generosity can lead to an increase in blessings or resources, and hoarding, on the other hand, might lead to scarcity or loss. Proverbs 11:25 says, "The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself." The insight on this is being generous or giving benefits both the giver and the receiver will actually benefit by being generous. It's an act of sowing that reaps its own rewards. And then Proverbs 11:26, "He that withholdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it." Now, many different versions of that one is done. I've read corn, I've read wheat, but the insight is in times of need, withholding resources like food can earn one disdain. On the other hand, selling and sharing it, however, brings blessings. Proverbs 11:27, he that diligently seeketh good favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. So seeking to do good earns you favor from others and from God. Pursuing harm invites misfortune upon oneself. And Proverbs 11:28, he that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. Relying solely on wealth is the insight here, can actually lead to a downfall when it fails. The righteous trusting in God will grow and thrive like a healthy branch. And 11:29, he that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind, and the fool shall be the servant of the wise of heart. Insight, causing turmoil in one's family or household, will lead to an inheritance of nothing substantial. Fools often end up serving those wiser than themselves. 11:30 says, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. The insight of this is the righteous influence can be a life-giving influence, much like the tree of life. Winning others to righteousness is a good way to show true wisdom. And we're ending on Proverbs 11:31. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more the wicked and the sinner. So the insight is even the righteous will face trials, but they are rewarded. If this is so, how much more will the wicked face the consequences for their actions? Hopefully, these timeless wisdoms from Proverbs made you smile today, and hopefully they're relevant and you can use them throughout your day. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video.